So, anybody got any stories? Cause
Oh yeah, I got tons
I'm
of
not.
stories.
Honestly, though, I don't know. Okay, so I don't know why, but the first thing that pops in my head the other day, not the other day. This was like a few weeks ago, but um, Michaela and I went out and we went to Bar Louie that's over
Oh.
by us. And just because, I'm stressed at work, I just felt like, drinking a little bit, I drank a lot of it. And then I ended up feeling very, very car sick because I have really bad motion sickness.
Oh my
So
God,
we
I
had to
remember.
pull over in some like rich neighborhood, I guess. And
At a
I'm just
Walgreens.
sitting. No, it was a CVS.
Oh, whatever.
We're sitting in an empty parking lot in the CVS, and I'm just throwing up, doing my thing, just throwing up on the side of some random CVS in some random neighborhood. And a cop just like pulls up and just pulls up right next to her and starts like interrogating her, saying, "Oh, were you guys at this party over there? Blah blah blah, etc. etc." I walk over and I'm like, "She's not drunk. I'm the only person that's drunk. You need to stop doing this." And I just start going off on this cop. And at the same exact time, and don't ask me why, but I had some like resin brass fist, like the resin knuckles on my
Oh
fingers
yeah.
or on my hands while
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
were
yelling
wearing
at this
mine.
cop. Yeah, and I'm like swinging my arms around, like, "Don't yell at her, blah, blah, blah," with just resin knuckles in this cop's face. And the cop was just laughing at me the whole time. I felt pretty savage, honestly. I mean,
Damn.
I was most likely making a fool out of myself, but
No, that's savage. Trust me.
I was terrified
10
he
out
was
of
gonna do
10.
a breathalyzer. I was like, I don't even drink, man. Please.
Right. No, there's something about me with cops that no, I just can't.
Dude,
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
you were
Go
there.
on.
I got pulled over the other day. You won't even guess for what, dude.
Speeding.
Oh my God, what was the for?
You guys are gonna
The
laugh,
sigh?
but
The sigh?
it was because I forgot to change my sticker on my license plate.
Oh, I
Oh,
need to do that. Oh my God, I
gosh.
need to do that.
I got pulled over and I was so scared, bro. The cop was right behind me, and at first I thought he was just stalking me. But then he turned on his lights and he pulled me over right on the side of the road. And so I stopped, I pulled over, and I wait for the cop to come up. And he comes up, he walks right on over to me, goes next to my window, and he's like, "Sir, do you know why I pulled you over?" And guess what I said?
What'd you say?
I said, "No, I do not." And at, and at that point, he was like, "You forgot to change your sticker. Is your car even registered?" I'm like, "Yes, it is. I have my sticker right in here. I just forgot to put it on." He's like, "Okay, I want to see you put it on. Come outside and put the sticker on your license plate." I'm like, "Yes, sir." And so
Oh my
I
God.
got outside, and I had the sticker in my hand, right? Guess what I did with it?
Right. What?
You put it on the car.
Yes, I put it on the car. I put the sticker right on the license plate, and then I made sure it was on pretty good, and then I left, and the cop's like, "You sure it's on there good?" And I did a double take, and I saw like it was on there pretty good. So I don't know why he asked me, and I'm like, "Yes, sir, it's on there pretty good." And so he's like, "Okay, that's pretty good."
God.
And then I went back in my car, and then I left, and
Oh God.
that was the story of how I got pulled over.
There was like I think it was 2 years ago. We're in Chicago, so basically I'm driving to work. No, you know what? I get pulled over. I think about 2, 3 times in a row. I paid my ticket, but I never went to court. So like they just suspended my license, and it's funny because I work at a car dealership.
Oh.
So
Oh my!
it's like like you need your license to work at the car dealership. I never told anybody though. I just sort of like just
Dude.
would just keep driving to work every day, honestly. I would just
Dude.
keep doing it. Dude.
You really work at a car dealership?
Yes, I do work at a car dealership.
How?
What do you mean how? I don't know. I just work there.
All right, so
Honestly.
you guys want to hear
Big
this story
bean.
now?
Sure.
Yeah, I want to hear the story.
You guys sure? You don't seem very enthusiastic.
I am
Yes,
so
tell us the
enthusiastic.
Okay. I'll tell you. All right. So this story happened when I was in high school, right? I got this job back in the day. It was like you work with the state police or something like that. I was like 16, so they needed somebody to like try and buy cigarettes in stores while you were underage, and they'll see if the stores would sell it to you, right? And I also did the same thing with alcohol, right? You follow me so far?
Following you, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so there was this one store in the state where I used to live at, and I had to go up there, and we were doing a check for that store to see if they would sell alcohol. So I grabbed like a huge, I don't even know what it was, whiskey. I went in the store, bought it, came back in the car, and the state investigators start tweaking, bro. They literally like, they actually sold you hard liquor when you're only 16 years old? I'm like, yes. They literally just handed me the thing when I went in there and bought it. Like, we have to write this store up a ticket. They're gonna get effed. And literally, at that point, I worked for them, and I was scared. I couldn't even imagine what the people in the store were thinking. They probably got shut down, if I'm being honest. It wasn't even a big store. And now I'm just thinking, I completely ruined this store's entire business operation. And literally, it's all my fault. If I had just gone in there and pretended to buy it and not actually bought it, none of this would happen. And
Such a heavy burp.
I ruined this store, and it's all my fault. And I have to live with that for the rest of my life.
You just got one person fired and a heavy fine put on them, but the store's probably open.
Oh yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which, to be fair, if
Definitely.
they're selling hard liquor to a 16-year-old, they should probably be fired.